representing the Army in this year's Guard of Honor are men from the 1st Commando Battalion. They earned the honor after winning their 15th consecutive Best Combat Unit Award. The famous Red Berets underlining their sterling reputation in front of Singapore. Those guns operated by members from the 23rd Battalion Singapore Artillery, and each of the 4 howitzers on board that raft requires 6 men to operate. But here, the Republic of Singapore Navy, represented by members of the Naval Diving Unit. You're looking at men who've beaten the odds to be where they are. Out of every 450 men who are called up to serve, less than 100 become full-fledged divers. In fact, you've already seen a preview of what they're capable of from that earlier freefall display. These are the men and women from the Air Power Generation Command as part of the Republic of Singapore Air Force. These are the personnel in charge of deploying the full might of Singapore's air power, manning the country's 4 air bases. To help the Air Force fulfill its mission, these men and women take on responsibilities that range from maintaining aircraft and bases to providing logistical support. It's a special year for them as they celebrate their 50th birthday. Finally, the men and women from Training Command of the Singapore Police Force. TRACOM, as it's known, trains and develops not just the core and professional competencies of police officers, but also instills ethics and values. And it's arguably more important than ever as the police force gears up to face technological disruption and evolving threats.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hold up our flags and welcome our president to her first NDPS president. Come on, Singapore!
President Halimah Yacob has had a packed calendar ever since she became head of state on the 14th of September last year. He's been a constant advocate for racial and religious harmony and education for children with special needs, amongst others. The president has also been vocal about making the Istana more accessible to the public. And to that end, besides having regular open houses, the Istana is now also open to volunteer gardeners 3 times a month.
The Guard of Honor will now execute the feu de joie, or fire of joy, to celebrate our nation's birthday.
Kawalan kehormatan, akan tembak peristiwa, isikan penuh. Hormat, tembak. Isikan lagi. Hormat. Tembak. Isikan lagi. Senjata! Kawalan kehormatan, rusuk senjata! Madam President, may I have your permission to proceed and thereafter march off the parade map?
It's a brand new day, brand new story. I remember.
Now, besides the president's community role, which we described earlier, there's also the ceremonial role representing Singapore in promoting good relations with other countries. She's been occupied on that front over the past few weeks, meeting with a number of leaders who had been here to attend a slate of ASEAN meetings.
Boys! Sanandi! Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, in conjunction with this year's National Day, put together a special aerial fly past as part of a Golden Jubilee celebrations. Now watch as the men and women of the RSAF prepare their magnificent flying machines for this year's aerial fly past. "22 aircraft representing every manned combat aircraft in the RSAF's orbit will shortly approach the show center. First up is the combined helicopter fly past, flying in an arrowhead formation. It is led by a heavy lifter, the CH-47D Chinook, escorted by two AH-64D Apache attack helicopters, two medium-lift AS-332 Super Puma, and a maritime warrior, the S-70B Seahawk. Next, flying in a big formation, are our tactical transport aircraft. Leading the formation is the ever-dependable Charlie 130 Hercules, well known for its support in humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations. Alongside our two Fokker 50 utility transport and maritime patrol aircraft, the Fokker 50 provides dedicated maritime surveillance over our sea lanes of communication, as well as search and locate operations. Up next, in a spearhead formation, are flying assets specializing in extending the reach of the RSAF's capability. In the lead is one of our KC-135 Stratotankers. This air-to-air refueling tanker and transport aircraft is escorted by two multi-role fighter aircraft, the F-16 Fighting Falcons. And in the rear is our eye-in-the-sky Gulfstream 550 airborne early warning aircraft. Now get ready as our state-of-the-art twin